Hey, my troops and my True Seeker 5000 family, subscribers. How you guys doing? Y'all got me back up on here for this Merry Mess. Season 5, Episode 6. I had actually forgot where we was at in the messery storyline. But one of the troops contacted me because I had got so busy and so tired in my spirit with all of this. I skipped an episode or two, and they say, "Hey, True Seeker, we need a video." So, like to hear it, here it go. Oh, here we go. So here we go again with the foolery and the messery. The show opens up with Pastor Warren, and let's not forget he's claiming to be a pastor. Not saying it out of respect, saying it for that simple fact that that's what he tagged himself as. Okay, got a church, him and Erica, lest you forget. Okay, that some were sent and some just went. So we got Pastor Warren getting a haircut, telling his barber his tale of woe about not wanting to give back any of Sony's money. Okay, he owed him like $1 million. And he's telling him how he's not wanting to fire Tina and not wanting to work with Mitch. And you know what? Everybody hating on my boy Mitch. Also, sad note, I heard what you said with your slick talk, Minister Marcus Williams, in your last Mary video before this last one. I'm coming for you when I get up off this review. I'm going to be over to your channel in a millisecond minute as soon as I get off this video. Okay, so be ready. But Pastor Warren, he then flip-flops and brings up his old street life behavior, talking about his past about that, and briefly talks about working with an old street hustling friend of his. And he closes out saying that he may have to do something strange to come up with Sony's change. Now, he said that basically when he said that he may have to go back and do some illegal street stuff, his words. He said it was an option that he has to consider. Going back into that old life. You're a pastor now, but that's an option that you have to consider, going back to the old illegal life of hustling to get money. See how the love of money can flip-flop a person in a Minnesota minute? That's why you have to use your discernment. You can't just go and jump on board into the basket of everybody talking about claiming they're a pastor. This is where you lead in your congregation. Do you know how many people in your congregation in the world that's following you, looking at you, for your example? And for you to get on camera and say something like that, soon as things get rough or tough, you're going back to working for the devil. Okay. Next, Tina and their mother Honey spoke about how Honey is supposed to be meeting with Goo's new boyfriend. And Tina went all in about how Goo always picks losers and how Goo needs to run her men by her sisters and mom first before she settled. Next, I laughed at how the storyline with Erica and Warren continued. She supposedly was on the phone with a pool refurbishing company that wanted $60,000, and the stress apparently is causing Warren to have like a mini ulcer because he doesn't want to tell her the truth about how they're in debt with Sony. But she's just spending money. Okay. He don't want to tell her, that they in a recession right now. While she out throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars on pools. But, I'm pretty sure in the end he's going to have to do what he have to do. So he may as well actually get it over with. Let's not drag this thing on to another season. I hope they don't. Next, Mitch meets with his client, singer Corinne, who is still abstinent about getting Warren to work with her. If Mitch can't deliver, she told him basically you're gonna have to kick rocks. So y'all know I instantly don't like her. Okay. And even more, her voice doesn't even have enough soul in it to fill in Tina's place in the Marys, actually. So I don't feel she would be a right fit for the group. And sad note, Mitch, you don't have to let her talk to you like that. You don't have to let anybody talk to you like that. You never put up with that mess with the Marys. Okay, you told them when to get off, where to get off, just how fast to get there. Okay, when you were fed up with their foolery. So you is not getting ready to take this from a 4-year-old. Come on. Work with me here. He all panicking and whatnot, scrambling, trying to deliver and chase after Warren in the daylight with a flashlight to deliver him on a platter to her. No sir, no ma'am. Okay, I'm actually still waiting on her to wow me with her vocals. Truth be told, she's given us very little. Okay, and I'm not impressed with the little bit that I've seen. Like the mothers in the church would say, child, where's your oil? Okay, where's your soul in your singing? Okay, I was actually watching Kelly Rowland's Chasing Destiny, and I heard better singers on there that could actually replace Tina and Erica as the new generation Marys. So girl, bye. Sad note, y'all, I may have to start watching and reviewing that Chasing Destiny show with Kelly Rowland. Have any of you guys watched it? Did you like it? I liked the first episode. It was really good this week. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's some very, very talented women, and I see what Kelly trying to do. She's trying to get more women, to come up that is of our complexion, dark complected women. More gorgeous, dark women, and I'm here for it. Definitely. So next thing, Goo and her boo was out with Honey, and Honey was real inappropriate, I felt, when she asked Goo after she had found out that they had been together 9 months. When she asked him, how long y'all been together? 9 months. She gonna ask Goo if she had been riding that man for 9 months. That was distasteful and very inappropriate, I felt, for her to say. I see where Tina gets that mouth from. Okay. And she got on my nerves asking all these 2020 Barbara Walters questions as if she was, going to really impact whatever those two grown adults were going to do with their future together. So it was just teen too much for me, that scene. So later, Goo and Tina walk and talk, call themselves exercising, but them hips not going nowheres. Sad note, I want to get on Tina about wearing that pink monstrosity of evil plastic Barbie I don't fit you pink dress in the previous episodes, a couple episodes back, looking like obese Barbie. Okay, it was very inappropriate. And as Marcus Williams would say, we don't need to see all your goodness and mercies, honey. Okay, it's like, keep all that in the bedroom for your husband's eyes only. Okay, and I blame y'all Mary stands for always trying to amen their foolishness. Y'all let her walk out like that amongst not only the audience on stage, but y'all let her waddle around in front of her kids looking a hot mess, all her breasts and stuff hanging out like that. It was too much. Now I'm team big girl, but we don't have to have all our stuff spilling out to be sexy. Okay, I'm gonna see about getting y'all a couple of my before and after pics. I had been telling you previously I had lost a lot of weight, so I'm gonna see how I can get a couple of my pictures up here. But I was a proud big girl, and losing a lot of weight, it made me lose a little bit of confidence because I'm smaller now than I ever been in my adult life, and feeling some kind of a way. But I was able to gain a couple more pounds, so I am getting back content and confident. I can still talk. I'm still too big girl and everything. I'm more top heavy, always being. So I'm gonna see about getting those pictures up here. But I also want to get on Tamala Mann. Okay, you stop it too with squeezing all of that girth into those plastic hefty bag dresses, built dresses. Okay, because one snag, just one snag from a piece of wood from a door frame or something sticking out, and all your stuff gonna spill out too, child. Okay, and ain't nobody got time to pick all of that up. So just stop. All right, Tamala man, just stop it. Sick of this at these shows and stuff, singing and finna spill out and stuff. Just no, too much fear and consequence that could happen with all of that. Stop it. Okay. Also, if I can be totally honest while I'm thinking about it, because we're talking about dress, being dressed up, I really don't see or feel Goo's talent in fashion. Like none of what the Marys wear look any better than what's on the rack at like Lane Bryant. I don't see any real creativity or anything like that coming from Goo. It's just basic. You could go to a store and just get it. I don't see anything that's special, there that make me as a big girl say, I want to go get that outfit. I would wear that, and where could I get it? Let me see when I'm at the store, what can I do to get something that kind of looked like what they were wearing? I mean, never. Like if they was to come out with a clothing line, I would just kind of be like, where's Lane Bryant? Even though I can't wear much of Lane Bryant anymore. They didn't kick me out because I lost 70 pounds, but I still be trying to get back up in there and get me a few pieces of some shirts. But so next, long story short, Tina meets Goo's boo, Dion, and she tries to grill him, but she folded faster than a folding chair. Okay, talking all of that stuff to Honey. Okay, scolding her about not going in hard enough on the man. And she get in front of him 10 seconds and just gave in very early. Okay, I had harder interviews applying for an old Comcast call center job that I had a few years ago. Okay, they grilled me harder than that. Okay, the thing of it was, though, the man had his game plan already tight. Before he met her, Goo had gave him the lowdown and he had everything rehearsed. Okay, he had hours and days to prepare. Okay, that man could have been a killer, and she over there kikiing with him and co-signing that man after barely a few questions. I'm like, yeah, okay, Tina. Bye. So anyway, one of the truths asked me in my last review video in the comment section to give advice to the single Christians. So like to hear that, here it go. Single Christians, stop mingling, number one, with ungodly people, no matter how nice they seem. Okay, God only wants you with his children, his people. Okay, and if you disobey, don't go crying to him because he done told you what and what not to do. Okay, next, stop meeting and greeting and treating these men and women like they're already your spouses. Okay, case in point, there's a crazy girl on YouTube who claimed men, and she say that God said that they are her husband. Okay, I forgot what she called it, but she always, like every few months or so, she talking about this her husband. God told her this her husband because it did not worked out with the old one, so now she got a new one. She new revelation. She on her about third or fourth one, marriage, spiritual marriage. Okay, the men they get what they want out of her, or and they find out she crazy. They don't want to deal with her, and they get gone. Okay, she met another man on Facebook. Same thing happened. She was devastated. I just don't put yourself in those positions. Just stop. God will let you know. You know what I'm saying? And you'll know. No, it won't be any playing around. Okay, number 3, stop being so needy for a man or a woman. Okay, if you are a man. All right, learn to live life alone and work on you first. And if you have already have friends, do that. Be friends with the person and let God tell you and confirm with you that they are the one. Stop jumping in and out of the sheets with these people and talking about this one and that one is your girlfriend, your boyfriend all early. It has only been a week and a half and whatnot. Y'all been talking and been friends, so-called friends. Okay, associate friends. Now you in this situationship that it then got started all fast, and then a couple months down the line, it then fizzled out because y'all rushed in. Calm down. Okay, even if it has been several months. So what? Still see and be friends with other people, because what you're doing is limiting your options and you're settling. You so much in this one's face all the time, and that you unable to see at a far off distance who God is trying to introduce into your life long term, because you didn't face blocked off everyone else for this short term moment person. Okay, for the lust and this moment of intrigue, okay, with this short term person. Then when you commit to the short term person and it feels like you made a mistake somewhere down the line, okay, you get to looking over your shoulder and seeing what God actually was trying to introduce into your life, and what you missed out on, because maybe it was too late, because maybe they got what God put them with someone else. Okay, because you didn't want to wait, you just rushed in with this other situationship. Okay, you was busy with that, talking about this short-term relationship, your boo thing. Oh, okay, so just cut all that mess out. Okay, learn to be friends with no sexual benefits, and learn to wait to hear from God. Okay, that's all I have to say on that, because I didn't held y'all hostage long enough. Okay, knowing I can go on though, but you know what, real quick, I do want to throw in a pearl of wisdom on marriage as a free bonus right now, because clearly this show is not representing the single Christian, how the single Christian should act, nor how the married Christian should behave. Okay, no wonder the question actually came across my comment section asking me, okay, from a person, because they saw no healthy example of what to do. They like truth seeker, what shall I do? I would too. Okay, Tina has here's the thing. What Tina is doing to Teddy and what Teddy is allowing is a scandalous and a shame. Okay, Tina has dragged this man out on tour to keep shouting out, reminding everyone how he cheated on her and how she's done no wrong, but out of the kindness and good graces of her heart took him lovingly, okay, back into her loving, obese Teddy Graham cracker cookie built arms. That's all she just did. That was her only thing. I took him back. He did me wrong, but I took him back into my Teddy Graham arms. Okay. Now, see, it's wrong for a person to not allow another person to move on from their sin when they have earnestly repented. God does not keep throwing up our past sin in our face. Okay. Or allow us to go around doing it privately or publicly to other people. Okay, she seriously, you guys, opens up performances retelling how he cheated on her. And that's wrong. Okay, if you forgive someone, truly forgive them and restore them and let them live in peace. And don't keep bringing it up, period. You wouldn't like that if someone did that to you. And Teddy is a very weak man for allowing it. Okay. If he keeps allowing it, then she's going to keep acting the way that she does. I'm sick of her retarded tantrums. Okay, that's why I had to take a break. Somebody sent me a clip on Facebook, one of the truths from a previous episode of her crying and having a fit out on the backyard patio about not having a babysitter. Girl, bye. Married people just forgive and move on. Okay, keep the love flowing and there will be peace. Okay, done. I'm done with that. Now, back to the last little bit of the show, because I gotta go. This thing is getting on my nerves. It makes my spirit itch or whatnot. Talking about them, I gotta go. Okay, gotta get off here. Get back to my business, because getting on my nerve. My last nerve I was saving. So anyway, Pastor Warren is meeting with one of the devil's minions named Big BJ, who Warren told his money issues to. Okay, and the guy told him he would actually supply the money if Warren takes on one of his ungodly artists into his camp. So now we have a long-term mole that will have infiltrated, okay, and strategically placed there by the devil, okay, to cause more problems in Warren's life long term. Okay, Warren is now understandably stressed because he knows what this really is about to be, which is what I just said. He even told Big BJ that would actually take him in a totally different direction, okay, and not in a positive way. He said he told Warren to sleep on it, and we see him later sleeping on the kitchen floor in chronic staged pain. Now, all those cameramen all around him, and they just put their cameras down and take notice when Erica crooked plane lands. Did y'all see that plane kind of skirt jerk or whatever it did when it was trying to land? No sir, no ma'am. Will I get on a plane anytime soon? But anyway, we're just gonna pretend that Warren's little floor pass out scene was real. Okay, and basically, long story short, they rush him to the hospital. Erica praying, laying hands on him. That ended that. I know that one part that I think I forgot was that Mitch met with Corin, and she, told him basically we putting our business together on hold, because you haven't delivered Warren. So y'all know I'm ready for her to go. Her storyline is done as far as I'm concerned. I may not even, if it wasn't for Mitch being in that scene, I wouldn't even mention her. I would erase her from the book of my mind, memory, and the book of my vocabulary, her name. But anyway, that's it, y'all, for that review. Definitely shout out to Marcus Williams. Definitely go over there, subscribe, support our brother. We may not always agree on everything, but we do support one another. I'm still coming for you, Marcus. Love you though. Shout out to Nitra Thig Pen. She does reviews as well. And definitely Mike B, he doesn't do reviews on Mary, but he works hard. He's one of my favorite reviewers, as well as the other two. So definitely go over there. He has some things you may be interested in, some other shows that he do review. And V Nix as well, one of our sisters in Christ. She definitely has moments of prayer and devotion that she does, her time for the saints. Definitely go over there, get some of that up in you, and just love on her. We got to stick together, saints. We definitely have to support one another and just pray for one another, because the enemy is so busy. He's in everything. He's in our lives, our relationships, our jobs, our finances. Speaking of, definitely, like I said, I'm busy working on my business. I've incorporated a new business in my portfolio. Want you guys to get in on it. Very lucrative. I'm going to put a video up on my business channel, Building Your Wealth with DawnB. So make sure you go over there, check it out. I really love this company because they actually have a rotator system in their business tools. Is basically they're doing training, offering capture pages, business tools to help you in your online businesses, offline as well. I'm helping my team really build with this rotator, because I'm driving traffic to putting their links once they join in a rotator system, driving traffic to it. They're getting signups. And it's really easy. I really wanted to incorporate businesses that people into my portfolio, businesses that people could really do, like the average newbie, could get into and make money. Maybe you were looking for something, didn't know what to get into. Come over there, see what I'm doing, and get in. You know, it's time. You've been looking for something to join. It's $35 a month, and you know, you make that back on your first sale, and basically the rest of your business is free, and you make this money. So let me help you. I'm looking for 7 people to work with directly. So if you want to be one of those 7, definitely contact me. I'll put my information in the description box. That's what I love to do. That's what I feel I was put here to do, to spread the gospel as God's evangelist, and to help people build wealth, you know, and take care of their families. Because these jobs are not promised to anybody. They like to threaten you. Oh my goodness, I want to tell y'all a story, but I don't want this video to be so long, about how, you know, my job at one point approached me one time just wanting to know what it was they could do to keep me. They put it that way, but they wanted to build a file on what it is they could do to hold over my head if I didn't have my numbers up, if I wasn't doing a good job. For instance, employee of the month, if I want that. Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to give you employee of the month if you don't do this or do that, Dawn. You know, I said, no, if you talk to me like that, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit on site. So I'm just saying. So I like, you know, having online businesses and everything, because, you know, generating money from online. I never used to believe that you can make money online, but you really can. And that's what I've been doing. I'm an online marketer. So I love it. And any wealthy person has multiple businesses. You may see those multiple businesses because I deal with, you know, multiple streams. I believe in multiple streams of income and residual income. And that's another thing about this program I really like. It's a residual income. It's not a one-time, one sale income program. You're getting it, you know, the income every month. So definitely take a look at what I'm doing and get on board, and I will see and talk to you guys over there on my business channel. I love you all. God bless you. Praying for you. Pray for me as well. Your sister Truth Seeker 5000 out.